welcome to Doctor's Choice Fitness Kitchen. I'm your host, Jovana, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my favorite meals of the day, breakfast. It doesn't matter if it is early or if it's late, I can have breakfast at any time. But it's really important that you get an energy-filled, protein-rich breakfast first thing in the morning when you wake up. Now, we're going to be making one of my featured dishes. It is a mostly egg white scramble with a side of wheat toast and a banana. So we've got a balanced meal here. What I like to do, though I call it a mostly egg white, because there's a big debate between egg yolk and egg whites. Which is better for you, which is healthier for you. Now the difference between the two, yes, egg yolk does contain majority of the fat, but it also contains the protein and the nutrients that your body needs. As well as the egg yolk is higher in cholesterol and calories, but it is also packed with protein. So, you know, there are benefits to both. So I like to mix the two. That's why I call it a mostly egg white. So I'll do 2 egg whites. Just kind of crack the egg down the middle. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just want to make sure you get mostly the egg white. Just kind of drain it. And they differ between the egg yolk and egg whites. They differ between about 17 calories. So, I mean, it's not a huge difference in calories versus the protein and the nutrients you get from the egg yolk. So, you know, you don't have to shy completely away from egg yolk. Okay, so that is done, and we're just gonna mix this egg up. Just wipe my hands a little bit here. Alright, and we're just going to scramble the egg. Now, you know, this is a breakfast meal that if you have a little extra time, like 10 minutes to spare in the morning, it's really easy to do. And what I did with my scramble ingredients, I made a meal the other day, some stuffed peppers, so I had leftovers. I had onions, mushrooms, and peppers. So I just decided to make a meal out of it. It's perfect, and I do that a lot. You know, whatever you have left over, it doesn't have to go to waste. There are other meals that you can make with the leftovers. Okay, so our egg is scrambled. Now you can add a little bit of milk to this if you like. It helps soften the eggs, whichever you prefer. So the egg is done. Now we're going to transport the vegetables over here to the skillet. Alright guys, so we're over here at the egg station. I have about a teaspoon of butter here. Just put this in the pan. And so in the meantime, while the butter is starting to melt, just want to add a slice of wheat toast in the oven, in the toaster oven here. Now I try to stay, you know, I stay away from white bread, things like that nature, just because it's not packed with any nutrients. The whiter it is, the more stripped it is of its nutrients. Not saying you have to go all the way whole grain. Some people don't like the taste of it, so kind of like a happy medium is whole wheat. You can usually find it pretty inexpensively in the grocery store for $2 or less. So it's a great option as opposed to white bread. Alright, so we've got the butter on there. We're going to turn the heat dial down, and we're going to throw the vegetables in because we want them to saute down before we add the egg. So just throw that in there. You want to put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Okay, from the top. Just kidding. Put a little bit of pepper on there. Just a couple little tweaks. Very easily. And you know, the great thing about this is, you know, when you have leftovers like onions and peppers and things like that, you can just already pre-slice them the night before, or you can just pre-slice them with the meal that you made and just set them off to the side, and then in the morning you can just grab them and throw it into the skillet. So you can make this meal a really fast meal to make. So we're going to let this saute down for about 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. Okay. Alright guys, so it's been about 2 minutes, and we're just going to pour the egg right on top here. Kind of let it just get all the way through here. And then I like to add just a little bit more salt and pepper on here. And then we add a little egg. I always like my pepper to show. You know, some people really aren't into pepper, but me, I love it. The more, the merrier. And don't forget that your toast is cooking as well. Now this is for someone that, you know, doesn't mind getting up a few extra minutes earlier and making their breakfast and having a seat and eating down, you know what I mean, before you actually have to go to work or start your day. So I mean, in total, this will take you about 15 minutes to make and, you know, pretty much eat. So it just depends on how much time you have. But if you have eggs, you can also boil them as well. That's a great alternative. You can boil your eggs overnight. You can boil them in the morning while you're getting ready for whatever you have to do. So there are definitely other options to eat eggs as well. Okay, so we're just about done here. Looks really good. And it's mostly egg whites. Okay, turn that off. And we could just set this here on the other eye so it'll cool down. Alright guys, and this here is what we call a nutritious and delicious balanced rich breakfast. We've got a whole banana, whole wheat toast, and egg scramble. Under 300 calories and under 15 minutes to make. So if you have a little extra time, treat yourself. Alright, and enjoy. I know I am. She does it again.